Welcome back, guys. You can use free domain names on Canva, the one assigned to you by Canva, and you can as well use bot domain names. You can buy domain names on websites like Namecheap. I don't know if you've heard of Namecheap, GoDaddy. Those are the places you could buy domain names, GoDaddy, and you could buy on Canva as well. I'll show you how to do that. The reason why I could not do it on my premium version is because my Canva Pro expired and I've not renewed it. That's why I could not add domain name on the previous website I created. But I'll be showing you, you can do it on a free version of Canva. It's something you could do on a free version of Canva. So you could get a domain name for many of these websites, from GoDaddy, from Namecheap. So there are various websites like that you could get domain names from. So this is GoDaddy, this is Namecheap. Personally, I use Namecheap. So you could search for instance, if your name is beloved.agb, you could search for beloved.agb and see the available domain names. So domain names are websites like something.com, facebook.com. Those are premium domain names. But free domain names as canva.site, something like that. But right now, when I check beloved.agb, I'll see different premium domain names I could use. All I have to do is to buy one from here. The buying process is very easy. You could see beloved.agb.com is available. All I have to do is to add it to cart, register on Namecheap, and buy your domain name. Then you could come embed it to your Canva website. And let me show you how to do that. So coming back here, you could buy on GoDaddy as well. Just search for Beloved. The same way you are buying on Namecheap is the same way you buy here. Just search for the name you want. This is beloved.agb, and I'll search for it right here. And right here I have beloved.agb.com, and I could buy this domain name at $19, as you could see. At discounted rate, I could buy it at £0.01, but let's leave that for now. So you could get your domain name. Get your domain name from any of these websites, then come back to Canva. So when you're creating a website, ensure you're using either the free version or you're using the paid version that your subscription is not expiring soon. So right here, I'll just type website just to choose a website. I'll show you how you could publish using your domain name. So you could buy a domain name on Canva as well. Instead of buying a domain name from Namecheap or GoDaddy, you could buy on Canva as well. So let me look for websites. So we have different website templates right here you could use. So these are the pro versions. Because I'm on the free version, I'll not be able to use the pro version. Then I'll just choose one of the free versions. So you could create all sorts of websites on Canva. Like I said, you could create all sorts of websites. So let's choose this, and you could see something like this. This says design portfolio. So you could use a design portfolio as well. You could create a design portfolio from here instead of you going to Dribble or all that. So let's say I want to create a portfolio. I can use Canva to create my portfolio from beginning to the end. So let's say I've created a portfolio on this and I want to publish it. All you have to do is to use the publish button, of course, like we used earlier on. So right here, when I'm using the publish button, if you edit this particular template to yours, to input your own content, input your face, input everything about you, your name, and everything about you. If you edit this, like I've edited in previous lessons, so you could edit this particular template. For instance, I could change this to like beloved.agb. I could change this to like beloved.agb and have it edited to something I would use for myself. So I could do that, and maybe I'm a graphic designer or whatever design I'm doing, I could just leave it out. So that's beloved.agb. I could change this to my image. So I could use this same. I could change it to my image. Let me just upload image. Let me bring in an image of mine. So I could bring in something like this. Let me bring in this. Let me bring in this to my upload, and let me just change this. As you could see, that will be my face, of course. And yeah, you could change everything you're seeing here. So let me just continue, since you know how to edit, of course. So yes, let's publish the website. So clicking on publish, you'll be able to use a custom domain. This is the link right here. Just click on use a custom domain. You could bring your own domain, but if you're on the pro version, you could bring your own domain. But if you're not on the pro version, you have to buy a new domain, and you buy it from Canva. Then you can use a free domain from Canva. This is a free domain where you input your own name, and it will have my.canva.site. Yeah. So right here, we're going to just use the buy a domain name. You'll be able to do it on the free version by buying a domain name and inputting your domain name on Canva. You buy a domain name here on Canva, or you bring your domain name. When you buy from Namecheap or GoDaddy, you need a pro version to do that. But if you don't have a pro version, you cannot do this. Then this, you can claim a free Canva domain. From here, you just continue. But right now, let's click on buy a domain, then you continue, then you'll be able to buy a domain here on Canva. So let's say I'm looking for beloved Adejuigbe, just the same way I'll be looking for it on other domain search engine. So I'll just say beloved Adejuigbe and I'll search for domains. Then right here that I'm searching for domains, I'll be able to buy my domain name, as you could see, belovedagb.com, just the same way I saw it here. And this is like $11 right here, but right here on Canva is $18. This is more expensive, of course. So you could just claim your domain by buying here on Canva. You input your first name, you input your organization name, you input all your details, your payment details, then you buy this domain name easily. You will have it embedded on your Canva, then you'll be able to use a domain name with your Canva. Then you get to renew it annually. It's just as simple as that. As you could see, it includes hosting, SSL certificate, and with privacy protection. It renews September 6, 2025, as you could see it right there. So you could easily create a website and a custom domain name. You could use a custom domain name to publish your website. In the next lesson, I'll show you different websites you could create with Canva. You create a lot of websites with Canva, but in the next lesson, we'll talk about that. So right here, you'll be able to know that you can publish your website with a custom domain name, but right here, you can give it a domain name of yourself, like beloved Ade. So I'll have belovedade.canva.mycanva.website. That will be the custom domain name, because when you click on use custom domain name, you see claim a free domain name. So you could claim a free domain name from here, just the same way I did. I'll just use belovedade.my.canva.site. That will be the domain name. So I can claim this and I'll use this domain name for this website. Then I can publish this website. So right here, you see publish URL. You could easily edit this and give it your own name. So you could say beloved Ade. So I have that and I can publish my website that way, and that way I'll be able to choose that and I'll be able to claim a domain name. So all I have to do is to publish the website. I could just come here and do the whole settings like I did earlier on. Just remove this, and I'll just remove this to this part. I would say beloved Ade. So that will be the custom name, and I'll publish the website right there. So this will be a very simple website, and that way I'll be able to publish the website. All I have to do is to copy the link and open it on another browser, or send it to my clients. They'll be able to view it as a portfolio. So all I have to do is to copy from here. I'll open it in another browser. So let me open it in another browser. Let's say I'll send it to my client and my client opens it from his own browser or our own browser. Then you have my website right here. You have belovedade.my.canva site. Then you have it right here. So you could see this is the website looking so great, just the same way we did earlier on. So all you have to do is just to edit the template and create your portfolio as a website. It's just as simple as that. And I hope to see you in the next lesson where we'll get to explore different kind of websites you can create with Canva. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.